Archangel Michael says, "Be careful, someone is tracking you closely. Avoid leaving your home on this specific date and time, they are waiting." God says, "This warning is not random. Divine protection is at work, someone has been watching you more closely than you realize. They've been quietly planning around your movements and you are being guided away from a dangerous trap. This is not coincidence or harmless curiosity, it's a calculated plan. Heaven has now intervened and you are being alerted to avoid a moment they are counting on. Your absence at that specific hour will confuse them. They intended harm but God's eyes have watched them watching you. Your safety now depends on obedience. This is serious. Do not step out at 4:15 p.m. on the 22nd. That hour carries risk but your awareness is your shield. Your instinct is correct, someone close to you has been too familiar recently hiding intentions behind smiles and praise. Type Amen to get blessing 333. God says, "You've been giving access to too many people and one of them has shared information with someone more dangerous. They've been mapping your movements, watching and even paying others to track you. That driver delivery person or stranger repeatedly near your home, not coincidence. It's all orchestrated by someone envious of your growth, your peace, and your recent progress. Do not let confusion take hold. The pressure you feel, the energy pressing your spine as you pass certain places is your spirit warning you. This is divine clarity, not paranoia." Type Amen to get blessing 474. God says, "You may have dreamed of running, hiding, or being observed. That dream was a premonition sent to awaken you. Notice unusual cars like white vehicles passing by your home, slowing down or stopping, they are observing. Strange phone drains or unexplained calls, attempts to monitor you. But your prayers and God's protection have broken their plans. Your close friends or family may have been unknowingly used to feed them information. Reflect on recent coldness or falling outs, they are the key. Obedience now ensures your safety." Type Amen to get blessing 992. God says, "Do not ignore the anxiety or sudden restlessness you felt last week. That was a spiritual alert. On the 22nd at 4:15 p.m. stay inside completely. Cancel any outings, meetings or calls. Even a short trip outside can expose you. Obedience now guarantees your protection. You may feel time slow during that hour, that is the divine pause over you. Your angels will surround your home like silent warriors delaying any harmful plans. What was meant to affect you will backfire because of your choice to obey." Type Amen to get blessing 686. God says, "This message is a rescue. It is a lifeline, not just information. Your bloodline is protected through this revelation. Someone may confess a strange dream about you soon that is another divine sign. Electronics malfunctioning in the next 48 hours, spiritual interference adjusting your environment. Keep your curtains drawn for the next 3 nights, someone may be trying to view your habits or guests. Signals from nature like unusual bird or animal behavior confirm you are not alone." Type Amen to get blessing 111. God says, "There is a person whose name starts with D or is connected to this situation. They may have reappeared or never left. Outwardly they smile but inwardly they plot. They hope to see you fearful or unsettled, but they will witness your peace, power, and protection instead. Your recent silence has been your strongest defense. Avoid revealing too much even under provocation or leading questions. They are recording reactions to manipulate you. Type Amen to get blessing 757. God says, you were meant to be trapped, but now you are being transformed. This attack will turn into one of your greatest blessings. Heaven is intervening on your behalf. Streets they waited on will now witness their failure. Continue fasting, praying, and cleansing your space. Light candles, speak peace over your home, and maintain obedience. Your power will now activate even through silence, and what they intended as harm will become evidence of your rise. Type Amen to get blessing 888. God says, your atmosphere is now untouchable. Their plans will collapse in silence. You did not just survive, you've risen above it. The storm around your name has dissipated. What was meant to trap you has become a throne. You are crowned in the realm they tried to bury you in. The soil that was supposed to hold your fall now supports your rise. You no longer walk among those plotting your harm. Spiritually, energetically, and prophetically you have been relocated. Your enemies cannot touch this new level of protection. Type Amen to get blessing 999. God says, from now on every attempt to manipulate, block or observe you will fail. Delayed calls, missed opportunities, and ignored messages will now turn into blessings arriving with divine speed. Your obedience, patience, and clarity have opened pathways for your protection and elevation. People who once tried to harm you will watch from afar as your rise unfolds. Your glow, your silence, and your peace are now your ultimate shield. Heaven celebrates your choices and your authority cannot be shaken. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. God says, prepare for sudden favor in all areas of your life, financial, spiritual, relational, and personal. Doors previously closed will now open. Payments, calls, and invitations will arrive unexpectedly, compensating for delays. Your enemies will realize their failure, but you will understand the wisdom behind every warning you followed. This is divine restitution, a reflection of obedience and a reward for your vigilance. Continue trusting the signs, the dreams, and your instincts. They are all guiding you safely into your next level. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. God says, the 22nd marked not only danger averted but a spiritual verdict. You were declared protected, innocent, and fully shielded. No monitoring spirit, no sabotage, no unseen attack can penetrate you now. Anything that once worked against you has been dismantled, and those who attempt it will encounter their own consequences. Divine immunity now surrounds you. Walk, sleep, and live in it. Your story can no longer be rewritten by anyone else, and your ending is fully sealed. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. God says, rest now. The battle is over. This is your victory. Let fear end here. Your new authority begins. The threat that followed you has bowed. The storm that circled your name has vanished. You are no longer just surviving, you are ascending. Every step you take is protected. Every corner you occupy is covered. Your life now moves under divine orchestration, and all plans to harm you will fail. You are fully shielded, elevated and unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. You are shifting into a level where their energy cannot survive. Type Amen to get blessing 121. This awareness is your shield. Staying inside and letting the universe move in your favor strengthens your protection. Angels surround your home, creating barriers no one can breach. Every choice to remain still adds layers to your safety. You are moving beyond the reach of those who once tried to manipulate or harm you. Type Amen to get blessing 424. Sudden messages, calls or invitations are tests. Resist them. Obedience activates full safety. Someone may try to provoke you emotionally or spiritually, but your calm will redirect their energy. Stand firm in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Your dreams now act as portals, giving you foresight. Repeated faces, vehicles or symbols are confirmations. Heaven prepares you to act in alignment with divine instruction. Record what you see, it is your spiritual map. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Do not let curiosity pull you outside your protection. Unknown faces or vehicles could be setups. Your awareness shields you. Stay within your boundaries and let those outside your energy field remain confused. Type Amen to get blessing 212. False helpers or allies may approach, testing your obedience. Hidden traps exist in the questions they ask. Respond with neutrality or silence. You are no longer operating on the old frequency that allowed deception. Type Amen to get blessing 707. Your environment reacts to your protection. Pets, objects and natural elements signal shifts from heaven. Take note, they guide your next steps safely. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Enemies may attempt communication through mutual contacts. Fake apologies or staged concern are traps. Do not engage. Your presence is now too powerful to manipulate. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Technology may act strangely, battery drains, strange notifications or glitches. These are attempts to gather data, but heaven blocks every breach. You are safe and shielded. Type Amen to get blessing 484. If someone from your past reappears, avoid old patterns. Their presence may provoke or gather information. Only those aligned with your path may enter your energy space. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The previously mentioned date and hour remain critical. Obeying fully reverses the plan against you. Angels create an unbreachable spiritual blockade. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Attempts to intimidate or unsettle you will backfire. Networks will crumble and those who controlled outcomes will fail. Your patience and obedience made this possible. Type Amen to get blessing 868. Ordinary actions now have significance: staying home, keeping your location private, declining invitations. Each choice is a brick in your fortress. Type Amen to get blessing 595. Your vigilance is your new normal. Energy shifts alert you to ill intent. God strengthens your intuition and insight. Trust these signals completely. Type Amen to get blessing 474. Minor disruptions around those who wished you harm, stalled vehicles, glitches confirm divine intervention. Their plans unravel. Type Amen to get blessing 686. Your voice carries new resonance. Energy shifts when you speak. Those with negative intentions feel unsettled. Your presence is protective, commanding, and aligned with heaven's timing. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Casual interactions reveal hidden influences. Recognize patterns and behaviors that previously went unnoticed. Your silence is now your power. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Divine guidance sharpens your spiritual radar. Confusing or dangerous situations resolve if you maintain obedience. Heaven dismantles traps before they manifest fully. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Those who monitored your movements experience disruption. Strategies fail and manipulators feel their miscalculation. Type Amen to get blessing 868. You are entering a season of unexpected blessings. Opportunities, connections, and confirmations arrive effortlessly. The attack meant to delay you now accelerates your progress. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your spiritual senses expand. You feel energies deeply, interpret messages clearly and respond in alignment with divine timing. No harm can approach without detection. Type Amen to get blessing 676. Old patterns of attachment are severed. Those who feed chaos naturally leave. Your path is refined, supporting protection, progress, and divine favor. Type Amen to get blessing 717. People may behave unusually, revealing intentions without words. Trust your discernment. Heaven orchestrates each revelation to secure your growth. Type Amen to get blessing 989. Spiritual energy around your home and work acts as a guardian. Any intrusion is neutralized instantly. Your obedience unlocks unprecedented safety. Type Amen to get blessing 224. Dreams, visions, and intuitions heighten warning of harm and positioning you for blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 332. Heaven reverses energy that once targeted you. Trackers and watchers now experience consequences, and your rise is inevitable. Type Amen to get blessing 868. The coming days show the power of obedience and vigilance. Old schemes unravel and new doors open. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You walk in divine authority. Presence commands protection, silence secures victory, and awareness prevents harm. Heaven guides, shields, and elevates you. Type Amen to get blessing 676. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your obedience, patience, and attention to divine warnings are the reason your life is now secured. This is your spiritual inheritance. Your very aura will choke their lies. Archangel Michael says, your presence is becoming spiritually uncomfortable for darkness. Every attempt to trap you has been documented in the heavens. You don't need to retaliate. A divine file is already building their consequences. If you feel a shift in your mood at any time, stop and check your environment. It may not be you. It could be someone else's spirit invading your space. Cleanse with prayer, silence and intention. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Mark the date and stay in obedience. 1 hour outside at the wrong time could open a gateway they're hoping for, but your obedience will close it shut forever. Someone in the spiritual realm has been assigned to protect you since birth. That guardian now stands in front of your door. If someone in your life disappears or disconnects, let them go. God is removing anyone who could be used against you. A wave of people will exit, fall silent or act cold. That separation is your salvation. Type Amen to get blessing 191. They will watch your silence and panic. The person who plotted this was once your friend or family. Their mask is cracking because they underestimated your spiritual awareness. They counted on you ignoring your gut, but you trusted it. Heaven is rewarding your obedience. After this danger passes, breakthroughs will hit like thunder, unexpected finances, reconciliations and relocations. You will feel undeniable peace. Type Amen to get blessing 828. Stay quiet, stay home on the 22nd at 4:15 p.m. Let heaven finish the work. Archangel Michael has assigned 2 more angels to patrol your space invisibly. No shadow will cross your vigil. Your windows, door and floor are sealed in light. Even passers-by will sense the guarding power. Wisdom says pause on that day. That pause will unlock long-term victory. Type Amen to get blessing 400. Their confusion will rise hour by hour. The more you remain hidden, the more they'll fall apart trying to understand why their trap didn't work. Someone in their group will begin to crack. Pressure from your protection causes spiritual and emotional collapse. They'll try to call it off, but it's too late. Archangel Michael has marked them. Type Amen to get blessing 300. One will act like they've changed. They'll pretend warmth, but it's fear wrapped in fake kindness. You'll sense hesitation, stuttering, awkward laughter. Don't give them your presence. Your silence is more powerful than confrontation. Your absence terrifies because they know they've been seen. Type Amen to get blessing 737. This exposure was necessary for your elevation. They couldn't go with you to the next level, so heaven allowed the trap to reveal them. Walk boldly, eyes wide open, heart protected. Not everyone who claps wants you to rise, not everyone who checks on you wants you safe. This season requires spiritual discipline. Speak less, live with wisdom and listen more to what's unsaid. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Some are deleting messages, cleaning evidence, thinking it will save them. But the universe already recorded it in the spiritual realm. Nothing hides from the divine eye. Let them panic, you stay calm. Your protection is stronger than their fear. This situation was meant to birth a stronger version of you. You've crossed a spiritual line, no weapon formed will prosper. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Soon you will dream of water or wind, signs that cleansing has begun. The energy around your space will shift, you may feel lighter or more rested. The stalker's spiritual thread is being cut. Your aura burns through every mask, isolating you for protection. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Your door is marked by light. Anyone with ill intent will feel pressure in their chest and avoid you. If someone cancels plans or avoids meeting, take note. Your energy repels the fake. Some may leave, let them go. They were never meant to carry your blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 666. Someone will sense danger and alert you. Their alignment confirms your instincts. Listen, their words may match what you didn't tell anyone. This is divine confirmation. You are not paranoid, you are divinely informed. Type Amen to get blessing 120. When entering a new environment, the attack was urgent because they raced against your breakthrough. You've slowed down enough to step into victory. Your space feels lighter, air changes, and those who observe begin to withdraw. Divine timing ensures you no longer walk into traps. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Your silence communicates authority. Every step, word withheld, and glance carries spiritual weight. People who try to manipulate or harm you will now feel invisible barriers. Doors, paths, and opportunities open due to your obedience. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Observe those around you carefully. Hidden motives and subtle reactions reveal themselves. Your discernment is divine, sharpened by heaven. Trust it completely. Type Amen to get blessing 474. Patterns, repeating numbers, animals, weather, or coincidences are confirmations of divine alignment. Record them, they will guide you safely through future events. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your home is a fortress. Walls, floors, doors, and windows are charged with protection. Angels patrol invisibly, heaven orchestrates safety. Any attempt to access you fails. Type Amen to get blessing 676. Those who gathered information, monitored, or tried to manipulate you will experience spiritual disruption. Confusion, conflict, and fear ripple through them. Heaven uses their own intention against them. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Breakthroughs are imminent. Delayed opportunities, blessings, and confirmations now arrive quickly. What was intended to harm becomes a launch pad for your next level. Elevation is unstoppable, guided by obedience, patience, and divine protection. Type Amen to get blessing 989. Toxic connections will naturally fall away. Do not hold them. Your spiritual circle is refined, only aligned energy remains. Each separation strengthens your path. Type Amen to get blessing 224. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your obedience, patience, and attention to divine warnings are why your life is now secured. This is your spiritual inheritance. They may ask for explanations, apologies, or guidance. Stand firm. You are no longer part of their manipulation. Archangel Michael says, your boundaries have been sanctified. Return only love, not access. This distance preserves your spiritual armor and ensures your elevation remains uninterrupted. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Your environment will continue to signal shifts. Subtle movements, unexpected delays, or even pets acting differently are confirmations that heaven is orchestrating your next steps. Nothing happens without divine approval. These are signs to remain vigilant yet calm. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Old attachments, connections and relationships that no longer align will naturally fade. Do not try to hold on. Their departure is a form of protection. You are being positioned among allies who are aligned with your light. Your circle will now reflect the energy you carry. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You will notice your dreams becoming more vivid and revealing. Faces, places or events will appear with clarity. These are confirmations of divine guidance. Archangel Michael says, your spiritual radar is now fully active. Pay attention to symbols and recurring patterns, they are your map. Type Amen to get blessing 505. Unexpected gifts, messages or calls may arrive in ways that defy logic. Do not question the timing. Heaven has shifted circumstances to favor your ascent. What was once blocked is now unlocked. Every act of obedience has created this space. Type Amen to get blessing 989. Those who try to manipulate or harm you will encounter sudden confusion. Plans will unravel, alliances will fracture and secrets will surface. You are not required to intervene. Divine justice is already at work. Your stillness is your strongest weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 474. You are stepping into a season of profound recognition. Opportunities will present themselves with ease. Doors that were previously closed will open. Invitations, resources and new connections will appear unexpectedly. Archangel Michael says, this is the result of faith and obedience. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Do not be surprised if some people attempt to return in disguise, acting reformed or innocent. Their motives remain transparent to you now. Trust your discernment. Your inner knowing is sharpened beyond what it once was. Type Amen to get blessing 676. Every action, word and thought now carries amplified energy. Those who once influenced your trajectory can no longer interfere. Your path is protected. You are walking in alignment with divine timing and will feel a sense of effortless flow in your daily life. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You will encounter moments of reflection where the magnitude of what you avoided will become clear. Gratitude will deepen as you see how each choice safeguarded your progress. Archangel Michael reminds you, obedience is the anchor of your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 989. Signs from the spiritual realm will continue to appear in subtle ways. Repeating numbers, flickers of light or animals observing you are confirmations that protection surrounds you. Record these occurrences, they are markers guiding your steps. Type Amen to get blessing 224. Even technology may act unusually. Delays, glitches or unexpected notifications are attempts from past influences to gather information. Heaven now shields you completely. Nothing reaches you without divine filtering. Type Amen to get blessing 332. Your presence will now carry a weight that repels false energy. Environments will adjust around you and people will unconsciously recognize your elevated frequency. Archangel Michael says, your aura is a beacon visible in the spiritual realm even if unseen by human eyes. Type Amen to get blessing 868. New doors are opening in your career, relationships and personal development. Expect movement where there was stagnation. Blessings that were delayed or blocked will arrive with timing that feels almost instantaneous. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Some old enemies may attempt subtle tactics to test your awareness. They may use charm, guilt, or confusion to gain access. Remain rooted. Silence, calm, and adherence to your boundaries will ensure no interference succeeds. Type Amen to get blessing 676. Your intuition will sharpen further. Voices, expressions, and intentions will appear clearer than ever. You will instinctively know the alignment of those around you. Archangel Michael emphasizes, trust what your spirit perceives before your eyes confirm it. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Periods of rest and reflection are essential. The energy you have navigated has been heavy and your spiritual body needs recalibration. Use meditation, prayer, and silence to maintain clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 989. Unexpected allies and connections will enter your life. Some may arrive through unconventional paths, but each has been placed to support your ascent. Recognize them, cherish them, and move in harmony with the guidance you receive. Type Amen to get blessing 525. Your next level of blessing is protected from interference. Archangel Michael says, no one can shadow your light. The plans against you have become the vehicle for your elevation. Everything that once sought to stop you now propels you forward. Type Amen to get blessing 434. Your victory is unfolding quietly, powerfully, and invisibly. You will witness doors opening, situations resolving, and confirmations appearing in ways that feel miraculous. This is the fruit of obedience, patience, and faith. Type Amen to get blessing 313. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your obedience, your patience, and your attention to divine warnings are the very reason your life is now secured. This is your spiritual inheritance. Your growth has reached a level where the very atmosphere around you is shifting. People, places, and situations that once carried energy designed to disrupt you now bend in alignment with your spiritual authority. Archangel Michael says, every hesitation you had to act, every moment of patience, every choice to observe instead of react has created a sanctuary that no one can penetrate. The walls you cannot see are stronger than any human structure. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The presence of angels in your life is now more tangible. Their movement around you is subtle but powerful, a shift in air, a feeling of calm, a sudden insight. These are confirmations that your protection is active at all levels. Anyone attempting to approach with ill intent will feel discomfort before even reaching you. The energy you carry is now self-sustaining. You are no longer waiting for the world to recognize your power, it is manifesting naturally through your obedience. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Old networks of manipulation will start to collapse silently. People who attempted to track your energy, predict your moves, or interfere with your progress will experience confusion, miscommunication, and unexpected setbacks. Archangel Michael emphasizes that these consequences are not punishments but the unfolding of divine justice. Your rise has triggered a realignment of energies that protects you while dismantling those aligned against you. Type Amen to get blessing 242. You will notice that certain relationships will no longer hold the same weight. Those who once demanded attention or thrived on chaos will fall away. Their departure is not loss, it is clearing space for blessings to enter. You are being surrounded by clarity and support even if it is unseen. Archangel Michael says, do not attempt to chase those who leave. Their absence is your affirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 131. Daily life will now carry markers of protection. Unexpected confirmations, messages and opportunities will arrive at precisely the right time. These are orchestrated by heaven to ensure your path remains unobstructed. Your intuition will be heightened, allowing you to read situations and people with unprecedented clarity. Archangel Michael explains, the veil has lifted. The spiritually awake will see your path and will either align or withdraw. Type Amen to get blessing 959. Your financial and professional life will begin to show evidence of divine acceleration. Delayed projects, stalled promotions and postponed contracts will now progress with ease. This is a direct result of spiritual clearance. The path was hidden from your view but never closed. Every action you take now carries a resonance of protection and authority that was previously inaccessible. Type Amen to get blessing 400. Any attempt to influence you through fear, manipulation or guilt will now meet resistance. Your energy has shifted to a frequency where deception cannot thrive. Those who once tried to provoke pressure or confuse you will find their efforts ineffective. Archangel Michael says, you no longer operate on the old frequency. Every encounter now serves as a reflection of divine alignment or natural separation. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Your dreams, visions and intuitions are now powerful tools of preparation. Flashes of water, wind, light or other symbols are spiritual signals to guide you. They indicate cleansing, protection and advancement. Pay attention, record them and act with clarity. This is how heaven communicates your next steps and confirms the dismantling of any spiritual threat. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The 22nd marked a pivotal moment in your spiritual timeline. Obedience on that day has recalibrated every energy designed to block your progress. You are now operating in divine invisibility and no entity can breach your sanctified space. Archangel Michael says, the traps of the past are irrelevant. You move forward in sovereignty, untouchable and alert. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Your aura now projects authority that interrupts manipulation before it begins. Even subtle attempts to monitor, track or predict your behavior will fail. Energy that was once hostile now reacts to your presence by dissolving. Those who intended harm will sense the shift and hesitate instinctively. Archangel Michael explains, your spiritual signature has been upgraded. Only those aligned with light may approach safely. Type Amen to get blessing 808. Opportunities will now manifest effortlessly. Invitations, introductions and resources that were delayed or denied will reach you at accelerated speed. This is a reward for obedience, discernment and the ability to maintain silence. Your next season will demonstrate divine favor in tangible ways. Your home, your work, your network and your reputation are all under sanctified guidance. Type Amen to get blessing 727. Even the most subtle manipulations will be revealed to you before they take effect. You will recognize energy signatures, hidden intentions and veiled motives quickly. Archangel Michael says, you are now equipped to operate with foresight that surpasses human comprehension. Your silence communicates strength, your presence communicates authority. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The universe will now orchestrate confirmations that reinforce your path. Small coincidences, repeated symbols, and timely encounters will indicate alignment. Heaven uses these markers to ensure you remain within protection and guided toward your breakthrough. Archangel Michael emphasizes that this period is one of divine acceleration and confirmation. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Enemies, rivals, and hidden observers will now experience spiritual disruption. Miscommunications, delays, and failures will arise naturally around those who sought to harm you. They will struggle to regain footing as your elevation continues. Archangel Michael says, their strategies cannot withstand the alignment of your obedience. Watch as heaven unfolds justice without your intervention. Type Amen to get blessing 100. Your daily actions will now carry amplified spiritual impact. The choices to remain grounded, silent, and obedient strengthen your protection further. Each step is a building block in the fortress around your life. Archangel Michael advises, this is your sacred armor. Your patience, your restraint, and your awareness are the foundation of unstoppable blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Sleep and rest will become deeper, more restorative. Your spiritual receptors are now active, allowing insights, clarity, and divine instructions to flow more freely. Dreams will provide guidance and intuition will sharpen. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer passive in life, you are co-authoring your path with heaven. Type Amen to get blessing 313. Past threats are dissolved, no lingering energy from deceit, envy, or malice can reach you. Your spiritual infrastructure now blocks interference at every level. Archangel Michael emphasizes that your obedience activated this shield and that any attempt to breach it is neutralized instantly. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Your rise will now be visible in subtle and unmistakable ways. People will recognize your presence, feel your authority, and respond accordingly. Yet no one can infiltrate your spiritual domain. Every success, blessing, and opportunity now moves to you protected and accelerated. Archangel Michael says, your steps are sanctified, your path illuminated, your victories unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Old attachments, patterns, and dependencies will continue to fade naturally. You no longer carry the weight of those meant to obstruct or distract you. This purification is part of divine preparation, ensuring your path is clean and aligned with your highest potential. Type Amen to get blessing 242. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your obedience, your patience, and your attention to divine warnings are the very reason your life is now secured. This is your spiritual inheritance. Your rise has created a ripple across the spiritual realm. Every step you take is now echoed in layers of protection and alignment that even unseen forces must acknowledge. The air around you vibrates with divine clearance, and those who once sought to manipulate your path can no longer access it. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer a target, you are a landmark. Every energy that tries to breach your space will fracture against the walls built by obedience and discernment. Type Amen to get blessing 8484. People will notice subtle shifts in your presence. Your tone carries authority that cannot be challenged, and your gaze commands respect without a word. Chairs, Rooms and conversations adjust as though sensing the invisible cloak of protection surrounding you. Those who attempt deception or envy feel a pressure in their chest signaling that their plan cannot penetrate your sanctified space. Archangel Michael says, "You are now a guardian of sacred territory and your influence protects more than just yourself." Type Amen to get blessing 7272. Old patterns of interference will crumble. People who thrived on secrecy, manipulation, or indirect harm will now face delays, miscommunication and frustration they cannot explain. What they once relied on will fail as spiritual laws realign in your favor. Archangel Michael emphasizes that this clearing is not punishment but a necessary step for your blessings to flow unobstructed. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Your home, workspace, and personal sphere are now sanctuaries. Invisible guardians patrol continuously ensuring no harmful energy lingers. Even minor attempts to access your life through indirect means will be neutralized. Those who thought they could bypass the shields of obedience and patience will watch their efforts fail. Archangel Michael says, "Every threshold you cross is marked, every door you enter is under divine surveillance that no darkness can penetrate." Type Amen to get blessing 4444. Financial, relational and professional blessings now manifest in timely and unmistakable ways. Doors previously closed swing open effortlessly. People once unresponsive reach out to support, invest, or collaborate. Every delay you experienced was a divine setup for acceleration. Archangel Michael says, "The moment you stayed silent, watched and obeyed, heaven activated pathways for your success that no human effort could create." Type Amen to get blessing 5555. Those who once dominated your energy now seem powerless. Their attempts to provoke, manipulate, or undermine have diminished. The energy that fueled their control is gone. Archangel Michael explains, "Your spiritual alignment has removed the fuel from those who sought to harm you. Their influence is neutralized, their attention is ineffective." Type Amen to get blessing 6666. Your dreams, intuition, and insights now provide unmistakable guidance. Symbols, numbers, and signs appear consistently to confirm your path and highlight opportunities. You are entering a period of heightened discernment where nothing escapes your notice. Archangel Michael emphasizes, "Your inner sight is aligned with heaven's strategy. Trust the impressions, they are instructions not suggestions." Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Old attachments, toxic networks, and energy vampires continue to drift away. Their departure maintains the integrity of your elevation. Archangel Michael says, "Let them leave, their exit is confirmation that your circle is being refined, only those aligned with light remain near you." Type Amen to get blessing 8888. Unexpected blessings now arrive simultaneously, financial windfalls, spiritual confirmations, career advancements and relationship alignments. This is divine restitution, compensation for what was delayed or hindered. Archangel Michael says, "What was meant to hinder your journey has become the catalyst for your rise, every attack transformed into acceleration." Type Amen to get blessing 9999. Your presence now silences lies before they are spoken. The spiritual weight you carry repels envy, falsehood, and deceit. Even those attempting harm pause unconsciously aware your protection overshadows their intent. Archangel Michael explains, "Your authority is innate, You no longer need to assert power, your alignment broadcasts it naturally. Type Amen to get blessing 10101. The air around you will feel different to others. Conversations adjust subconsciously and crowded spaces bend to your energy. People may feel discomfort without knowing why, as the divine shield shifts their intent before it manifests. Archangel Michael says, your obedience, discernment and silence have erected a spiritual firewall no one can breach. The world now adjusts to your elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. Your spiritual vision is sharper. You see who truly aligns with your purpose and who does not. Deception, hidden motives, and false loyalty are now obvious before influencing outcomes. Archangel Michael emphasizes, your discernment is precise, your boundaries are sacred, observation alone maintains control over your space. Type Amen to get blessing 12121. Old fears fade as divine authority anchors in your body. Anxiety, self-doubt and hesitation lose power against the clarity now surrounding you. Every decision is reinforced by spiritual alignment, giving courage that surpasses worldly reasoning. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer reactive, you are proactive, your path is secured by heaven itself. Type Amen to get blessing 13131. Every step you take now carries momentum unseen to the world. Opportunities, confirmations, and breakthroughs accumulate, forming a cascade that could not have occurred in your old frequency. Archangel Michael explains, the spiritual locks have lifted, what was delayed is accelerated, your obedience has rewritten timelines. Type Amen to get blessing 14141. Your communication choices and presence now influence others constructively. You are a beacon that guides and shields without diminishing your own power. Archangel Michael says, the authority you now hold is both defensive and generative, your energy protects while creating new avenues for blessing. Type Amen to get blessing 15151. Enemies miscalculate your moves. Confusion grows as strategies no longer align with your elevated frequency. Their impotence becomes evident. Archangel Michael emphasizes, their fear is now proof of your rise, the energy that chased you has collapsed, leaving them powerless. Type Amen to get blessing 16161. Every corner of your life is layered with spiritual protection. Home, relationships, finances and future plans are shielded from interference, sabotage or manipulation. Archangel Michael says, you operate on a level of divine coordination, what was once vulnerable is now fortified beyond understanding. Type Amen to get blessing 17171. Your breakthrough is inevitable. Opportunities previously delayed now accelerate. Progress becomes noticeable, tangible and undeniable. Delays were never denials, they were divine timing to ensure each step lands perfectly. Archangel Michael explains, every delay served as preparation, every obstacle was a setup for your rise, this is your culmination. Type Amen to get blessing 18181. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your obedience, patience and attention to divine warnings are the very reason your life is now secured. This is your spiritual inheritance. The elevation you've entered is not temporary. Every step, every word, every decision is now measured in alignment with divine timing. You will notice that challenges that once seemed insurmountable now dissolve before your eyes. What previously required effort, struggle or compromise now flows naturally because the frequency of your obedience has activated shortcuts that only heaven can authorize. Archangel Michael says, "Your presence now commands respect, your path now demands alignment, and your energy no longer accommodates interference." Type Amen to get blessing 44444. Doors that were once closed without explanation will begin to open effortlessly. People who ignored your potential will now seek your counsel. Projects that lingered in delay will accelerate, moving as if invisible hands are pushing them toward completion. The peace you feel in this acceleration is confirmation the divine order is catching up to your obedience. Your rise is not just personal, it affects everyone connected to your purpose. Archangel Michael emphasizes, every blessing now arrives fully secured and unhindered by human interference. Type Amen to get blessing 55555. You may encounter those who once sought to diminish you now expressing surprise or even admiration. Do not let this shift your focus. Their acknowledgement is secondary to your mission. Your reward is not in their recognition but in the energy you now inhabit. This is a new layer of sovereignty that cannot be shaken by praise or criticism. Archangel Michael says, their disbelief or applause is irrelevant, you are fully seated in your authority and nothing can remove you from it. Type Amen to get blessing 66666. Spiritual clarity will intensify. Symbols, visions and subtle guidance will appear in your daily life. You will understand patterns that previously went unnoticed and your decisions will align seamlessly with divine timing. This insight ensures that no step is wasted, no effort misdirected. Archangel Michael emphasizes, you are now operating with foresight granted by heaven, the whispers of guidance are now your blueprint for every action. Type Amen to get blessing 77777. Your relationships will naturally recalibrate. People who are aligned with your purpose will gravitate closer while those who thrived on disruption will drift away without confrontation. Their departure is not loss, it is divine pruning, creating space for what is meant to support and elevate you. Archangel Michael says, every absence you witness now is a presence being preserved for your future blessings. Type Amen to get blessing 88888. Expect sudden confirmations of favor. Emails, messages, calls or meetings that once lagged will now arrive precisely when needed. Opportunities will reveal themselves in ways that feel effortless but are fully orchestrated by heaven. This is the acceleration of your obedience, the universe realigning to reward your discipline, patience and faithfulness. Archangel Michael says, the gates of provision are now fully open, you will receive with ease what was previously delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 99999. Your aura will now project authority and protection. Even subtle attempts to undermine, manipulate or provoke will fail before reaching you. The spiritual energy surrounding your life now serves as a shield and a declaration no harm may enter without permission. Archangel Michael emphasizes, the light you carry is now a barrier that only supports what is in alignment with your higher purpose. Type Amen to get blessing 101010. As you move forward, your presence will cause a ripple effect in all areas of life. People, opportunities and circumstances will adjust to your frequency whether they realize it or not. Those who attempted to harm you will be naturally hindered by the invisible structures of protection now surrounding you. Archangel Michael says, your obedience has rewritten the rules of engagement, you are no longer accessible to the energies that once opposed you. Type Amen to get blessing 121212. Every insight, dream and moment of intuition will now carry tangible results. Symbols will guide choices, numbers will align opportunities, and timing will feel divinely orchestrated. Your connection to spiritual guidance is now so precise that mistakes or missteps become almost impossible. Archangel Michael emphasizes, what was once hidden is now revealed, every signal from heaven reaches you clearly, ensuring your victory in all endeavors. Type Amen to get blessing 131313. Your financial, spiritual and emotional elevation will now manifest simultaneously. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will now appear naturally, and your alignment ensures you recognize them immediately. This is divine acceleration, your obedience in the past now delivering results at exponential speed. Archangel Michael says, all that was delayed is now arriving in ways that surpass human understanding, your faithfulness has activated abundance. Type Amen to get blessing 141414. Every interaction you have will now reinforce your elevated state. People will intuitively recognize your presence as one of power and integrity. Even environments will respond as if the very air adjusts to accommodate the energy you carry. Archangel Michael emphasizes, you are now a living conduit of divine alignment, your presence is proof that heaven's favor cannot be resisted or ignored. Type Amen to get blessing 151515. Enemies, detractors and hidden forces will continue to falter. Their plans will fail to influence your trajectory. Even without action on your part, their inability to penetrate your space demonstrates the efficacy of the spiritual armor now surrounding you. Archangel Michael says, the forces that once chased you now stumble before your presence, your rise is undeniable, unstoppable and fully protected. Type Amen to get blessing 161616. Every element of your life, from career to relationships, finances to personal growth, is now under divine orchestration. What once seemed delayed or obstructed is now perfectly timed. Archangel Michael emphasizes, the alignment of your life is no accident, every blessing is intentional, every breakthrough predestined and every step secured. Type Amen to get blessing 171717. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $10. Your obedience, your patience, and your attention to divine warnings are the very reason your life is now secured. This is your spiritual inheritance.